This is the Ponderous Brick Thinker with a castle update. And the update is, well, my table is clean. The castle is more or less intact. And everything is where it should be. More or less. It has been a while since I have done a castle update. In the in-between time, it was dog sitting, a week-long vacation out of state, and if you can't tell, I'm in the same apartment, but just in the larger room, so I switched rooms, and that took a while. But now that I have this, I can walk around it more easily and also have a space for the learning from the pros. And now it's good time to work on the castle again. I like it that I made it modular so that I can take it apart as needed and move it without worrying too much. This tower did suffer a little bit. Some of the columns got loose, but nothing too major. Besides, it's all temporary, so these are just placeholders until I'm ready to move in for the final design of this tower. So this update will be a short one. I just want to go over what I have done with the vehicles in the meantime, and just to make sure, I don't know if I made any major decisions regarding how the vehicles are going to attach to the castle. I just wanted to reiterate what I have planned, and then go from there and see if I can push a little bit more on the castle. It has been a while, definitely longer than I would have in my younger days. In my younger days, it would have been, let's get it complete so the Lego people can have a place to have adventures. But now, I don't know if I'm just getting older. I just want to have fun in the process of building it, and that's part of the reason why I didn't want to rush through it while I was doing the other things, but just kind of enjoy the build. So let's get to the vehicles. So for the vehicles, I do believe this is where I last left off. I did keep them intact as much as I could. It's just I can't be sure if I had any other thoughts along the way, and if I did do some samples, which I will bring forth. And so from this, I really like this engine rocket thing going on here. I did incorporate some transparent pieces to see if I can incorporate what I was going to do for the laboratory, all the translucent colored pieces as part of their technology. And part of it reminds me of Star Wars. Not that it's bad, but it's just that I want to go in a different direction. And so I think it's the TIE fighters and their different variations that just have the wings perpendicular and off to the side that for now, I'm going to avoid. So I put this aside and I created another one. Let's see. So this idea puts these pieces that I really want to use for the vehicles in this fashion. This center part has the horizontal studs holding it together. So it's these bricks combined with this and put them here. So the effect is the studs are on the outside. There's nothing in here to have a Lego person attached to other than this, but it doesn't make sense to kind of go. It would be interesting, but it doesn't make sense. But so I have put this wedge in here so that the Lego people can go in here, and there we go. And if a Wookiee can fit in there, I think every other Lego person can fit in there, except for the mini figs. And there we go. That's not quite safe. But I really like this shape. And so in order to make this a stable design, I would need to have studs here. So that led me to the next sketch. This one also uses the bricks with horizontal studs, back to back so that it can provide a platform for the Lego people to attach to. And here it would be a similar situation with the windscreen. Just kind of attach it there. It does really separate the Lego people from the base. I was hoping it to be more streamlined like this, so that this is more or less the highest part of the vehicle. This would really raise that. Also raise the question of what am I going to do along here, just so that it makes sense in terms of could be the entire engine just here, which okay, that can work. Transparent pieces maybe, but not the horizontal studs. Maybe the 2x2 round bricks. So that just raised some questions. So there's this sketch. And okay, so I thought if the height was going to be an issue, or that's going to be part of the design challenge, there's these brackets with horizontal studs. So I placed them side by side or on top of each other. And that's basically the lowest I could have this platform in Lego. I know that I forgot the competitor's name, but they had plates with studs on both sides. It would have been very tempting to use those plates in this design, but I don't have enough because it just came with what set I had. I think it was Rudolph and also the Easter Bunny, painting an egg. But this, in terms of Lego, is the lowest I can as of now. I don't know of any other piece where it can go lower to support a platform for the Lego people. Okay, so then it got to this other sketch. And this kind of combines with a very early idea of having a hinge kind of swiveled down. So the vehicle, the tower will be here, kind of catching it like this. So this is going to be facing the outside. This can be up and just be ready for an adventure. And so if it's in this orientation, then this can be here. I will have temporary platforms that can clamp around here and then separate and then can go off. That's the idea for now. So that way it's kind of, I guess NASA used it for some early rockets where it was just clamping to the rockets and then separate and then you can take off. So that's this idea. So this, get on to the seat, open, you can recline, windshield goes down, and there we go. So the only other thought is what's going to go on here. I cannot be too much because some of the team members have tails, and so this is going to be gone, and now it's kind of exposed. It does need to go in here to provide the support, kind of here. So maybe it's just this part. It cannot be too much. Maybe just a plate or two width, just coming in here. This can be solid as far as I can tell. This opens, this goes back, and locks in place. So more or less, this is going to be the main structure of a vehicle. I want to figure that out first before getting into more details, especially since this is going to be interacting with the castle. I want to work on the castle now and see how many pieces or what pieces do I need to make this hook onto the castle, and see, hopefully I have enough. That's another key feature. No. So this is going to be more or less the main structure of the vehicle. So I want to figure that out first before going into more details. I want to go to the castle to see precisely how is it going to hook up and what pieces does that involve with, and do I have enough of those pieces. By answering those questions, then I can say, yep, this is good. Where can I add details? How can I make this more of a believable vehicle? So that'll be it for this episode. I just wanted to kind of catch up with everything. I know I made these kind of in between all the other events going on, and I just wanted to say, okay, this is where I'm at. Next phase, castle, and then we'll see where we need to go from there. This has been the Ponderous Brick Thinker. Thank you for stopping by. If you liked the episode, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this project, go ahead and subscribe and sign up for notifications. And see you next time.